Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video, and I'm here to take a look, finally, at a Mr. Nightmare video. I've had so many requests in the past to take a look at Mr. Nightmare, and I figured, you know what? I should have probably did this earlier, but what a perfect time to start, right? Then we start now. So, nailed it. So this one I actually had on my list for a little while, and I was actually going to watch this when it first came out a few weeks ago. But I was like, you know what? Let me save it for October. I think October would be a perfect time for this. This is Scary Videos Caught on Ring Cameras, Volume 4. And it was actually a suggestion in, like, nobody suggested this video, but it was in the suggestions of my YouTube. So I was like, sure, I'll put that on there. I just add it to the October playlist because I have a few videos I want to watch. And then, of course, all the ones people recommended me. So, yeah, so let's watch this, baby. 9 minutes and 20 seconds of creepy videos. Have I ever watched a Mr. Nightmare before, though? I feel like I might have watched one. I'm not too sure, actually. I don't remember. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's go. Link in the description if you want to watch it yourself. This is a few weeks old, so, yeah. These are old scary. But this guy looks scary. I'm scared, bro. You might get me. And let's go. Play. Oh no, I'm already scared. That thing's scary.
The man you're looking at is 56-year-old Stephen Groves. For 2 whole years, Groves has been harassing his disabled neighbor Stephen Persad and his caretakers.
Oh, like this.
The harassment has been caught on Persad's Ring doorbell camera multiple
times. Hey, fucker!
In some clips, he's seen taking a screwdriver to the device, trying to clip its wires.
Okay.
In another clip, he's seen scrawling on the lens with a marker to no effect.
So far, this is pretty funny.
In these instances, whacking the device with a hammer or broom handle.
Why? Oh, okay. Why? Why does he care so much? Oh, broom, yeah. The hammer didn't work. Let's use the broom. The fuck's his problem? Hey! Hey! Stop it, that costs a lot of money.
On his neighbor's property are unknown. Over the past 6 months, Groves has been convicted of 3 charges of harassment against Persad, and has been put on a curfew and ordered to pay compensation for damages to Persad's property. Stephen Persad's niece is terrified for her uncle, having stated this is affecting her mental health, and she's scared that Groves may have intentions to harm her uncle. The restraining order that was put into place is clearly having no effect, as Groves is still harassing Persad. On top of the restraining order, Groves has been put on an electric tag for the better part of a year.
Boy, he was put on the electric chair. Ring abuse? No, that's straight electric chair. I do want to say, this is like one of those horror movies where like you have somebody that just knows something's like possessed or something, and they're trying to destroy it. They don't ever say, you know, like, hey, this thing's evil. You know, they just do it. I'm getting vibes. I think this guy's trying to help him.
It was also ordered.
I'm gonna feel real bad when I hear that this guy murdered.
20 weeks of rehabilitation.
I feel real bad.
Police don't seem to be able or willing to do anything more to help, considering this has already been taken to court, and Groves has been convicted multiple times, leaving Persad in a very vulnerable spot.
Oh, fuck! That actually scared me. I was like, oh, it's getting supernatural now.
In this man.
Wait, oh, we're not gonna talk about that? Hold on. Motherfucker just got beat up by an inanimate door. God damn, ow!
The crazy can be seen in this man's eyes.
Yeah.
And it's understandable for Persad and his niece to be losing sleep over this, as this is a clearly dangerous, unstable man who may escalate from just attacking Persad's property to actually attacking him.
Wait, hold on.
Actually attacking him.
What is that moving? What is that moving on the left? Did you see it? I don't like this.
Next video was recorded in an unknown area at a late
I don't want to watch these. Oh, I forgot to turn my lights out. I'm glad I'm not watching it with the lights out. Fuck that.
One wearing a mask approach a man's front door, and when he answers, the woman pretends that her car broke down and she needs to borrow a phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Do y'all have a phone I can use? My car broke down, and y'all's the only one that got a light on.
We don't.
You don't?
Sorry.
The man's first mistake is opening the door at this hour to two hooded individuals,
Yeah.
being that his ring camera would have allowed him to check who's at the door before opening it. Instead of opening the door, if he felt the need to respond to the people at his front door, he could have and should have used the voice feature on his ring device to ask who they were and what they need. Instead,
say what you will, he handled it pretty good. He's like, no, close the door immediately. Oh, fuck.
The man opens the door,
and he has this dumb fucking bitch's face. So
better than to
she didn't put a mask on because that was brilliant.
We don't.
You don't?
Sorry.
Opening the door in the first
place. I would love if she was actually like, they actually did break down and whoever this is was like, fuck it, let's rob it. That was improvised. So what the fuck?
The man in the yellow
she actually does look surprised when that happened.
To rush the door with a gun after taking one last look to the right to check for witnesses. Luckily, the homeowner slammed the door shut just in time, and the two would-be assailants fled the scene. In this case, the homeowner saved himself from robbery and danger just by the skin of his teeth, and hopefully learned to check who's at his door before answering.
I don't like it.
If you've seen any of my other videos about doorbell camera footage,
you
know the importance of checking your surroundings before unlocking and opening your door, especially depending on the area in which you live. In this video taken by the Ring doorbell camera of TikToker Jojo Ramirez, you see just how close she and her child were from danger.
Wow.
How the only thing between her and a creepy man was her front door, which she locked with only seconds to spare.
Get in, hurry up, kid. Hurry up!
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower. Please, Daniel. Who's that?
He's a ghoul. He's got like a little bit of hair right here.
Who is that? Get out of here!
Okay. Sorry.
Get out of here!
Let me in.
There's a guy outside.
He's a vampire. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
What makes this scary is that it shows how most of us in our day-to-day lives fail to realize how at any moment your life could be put in danger by someone else.
That's why I don't go outside.
In this case, Jojo had picked up her child and they were just getting home.
Don't get killed. Don't go outside. There you go.
Having a typical mother-son argument of sorts.
I should have been the other way around. Don't go outside. Don't get killed. Whatever.
He's tired. And Jojo responds, I need you to shower really fast.
Go shower really fast.
Okay.
I need you to go shower.
A normal moment in which a mother would have her guard down in the assumed safety of her own property. The creepy man at the front door then tries the door handle, alerting Jojo that someone was at the front door, and you can hear her respond in an alarmed voice, "Who is that? Get out of here."
Who is that? Get out of here!
Okay.
She then exclaims to her son, "There's a guy outside, look."
There's a guy outside, look!
As Jojo shouts for him to leave.
Why would you say look to your son anyway?
But boldly continues.
Look, there's a creepy guy there. Here you go.
Of the door with his haunting blank expression,
look at him.
Not saying a word. The man came out of nowhere so quickly that it could be that he was following them for a while, or perhaps was waiting for them to return.
That was actually his house. She just walked into the wrong house.
It's anybody's.
And he's mute. You can't say anything. He's a mute. He's a mute and like he's a pacifist. So he didn't try to break down the door.
Guess what would have happened?
And he's a monk.
If the door wasn't locked.
Nah, he's probably some fucking pedophile murderer.
But a pretty strong assumption would be the man was after Daniel, Jojo's young son.
Really?
This footage.
I mean, I guess I just call him a pedophile, but
was viewer submitted, and it was taken by their Ring doorbell in a nice, otherwise quiet neighborhood in the Netherlands. The viewer was in bed on an ordinary night when he heard noises on the roof. Thinking it could have been an animal, he ignored it and went to sleep. The next morning, this was the footage he found after seeing the notifications from his.
I don't know why this shit. The quality of the Ring camera creeps me out.
From the night before. In the video are 3, maybe 4 young men trespassing on his property. 2 of them climbing the roof, while the other of the 3 who were visible, whispering to 1 or more people out of view of the camera.
Yeah. Wow, this is some fucking hardcore parkour shit. He turns around and he has like big black eyes and an alien-like head. That'd make me shit. I don't see this creepy. I just see a bunch of stupid ass kids trying to rob a place. Like, at least that one last guy was like actually creepy. These are just looks like some hooligans.
Luckily, this was a cold night and all the windows in the house were closed because it was clear they were trying to burglarize the house when scratch marks were found on 2 of the upstairs windows, as if someone was attempting to lift them open. Given that there were 3 or 4 of them, they could have posed a serious threat if they were to have entered the home. After viewing the video, the viewer made sure to keep his windows all locked the following nights, and a few nights later, he woke up to the sound of someone attempting to open a downstairs window, this time not caught by the Ring camera. The footage was submitted to the police in hopes that they could identify them based on their faces. I was asked to blur their faces by the viewer, just so that if any of the perpetrators were to see this video, they wouldn't come back to the house again for any type of revenge.
So did he say the...
Could identify them caught by the Ring camera. The footage was submitted to the police in hopes that they could identify them based on their faces. I was asked to blur their faces by the viewer, just so that if any of the perpetrators were to see this video, they wouldn't come back to the house again for any type of revenge.
He didn't, right? I'm not losing my mind. You could see this guy's face.
3 or 4 of them.
You can see that face?
They could have posed a serious threat if they were to have entered the home.
You see his face in a second where he goes like, or whatever. Does he? Yeah, right there. Right? You can barely see it, but still.
His windows all locked the following nights.
Alright, whatever. Hopefully everything's okay.
This one is perhaps one of the simpler yet scarier clips caught by a doorbell camera, despite how quick it is. Not many details are known, like where this took place. But this was uploaded by the...
He turns into a Cthulhu monster. Alright, well, that's pretty scary. I don't know why he did that.
In the video, we see in the dead of night a masked, young-looking man approach the front door of the house with a gun in his hand, stand there for only a few seconds.
Wait, why are you holding a gun like that?
Clearly contemplating what he was about to do, then backing out probably in fear and leaving. The owner of the house didn't know who this was, but this was probably a person working up to an armed robbery, possibly having his sights specifically on this house. Of course, without all the details, that's just speculation. And there could be a whole lot of other explanations as to what's going on here.
Whoa.
However, regardless, the chances of this guy or any other person with a gun coming back shouldn't be taken lightly.
No.
And that kind of footage should be submitted to the police immediately.
I'm going to assume that's somebody... That feels like... I don't know why I'm getting this feeling. That last one feels like somebody that... knows who lives at that house. I don't know why. I just got that feeling. Like they live on that block or something. Yeah, young guy doing something stupid. All right, hey. I don't know why the door falling on one dude in the beginning fucking scared the shit out of me, and then for the rest of the video, I'm like, this is my make sure. Nothing can get me posed. Is that a spider on my fucking door? What is that? I can't handle this shit, bro. Fucking the world's trying to kill me from scares and spookies and shit. Anyway, 5 freaky videos recorded by Rain. I don't want to watch anymore. 3 unnerving true college dorm horror stories. No, I'm okay. I'm not gonna watch that either. Alright, so there you go. That is Scary Videos Calling Ring Cameras Volume 4. Creep me out, that's for sure. That's like real life horror. That's not like, oh, there's a spooky goblin. Ah! You know? Oh no, there's a spooky ghost. It's doing ghost shit. It's throwing pans and shit. That's what ghosts do, I guess. Anyway, that's what Paranormal Activity taught me. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time. Bye!